All right, we should be live on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, we are live on YouTube. How's everyone doing today? How are you all doing? Welcome one, welcome all. Got another great show for you folks here today. And this is going to be the last time I do a certain something for quite some time. I mean, I reserve the right to bring back something I may cancel temporarily. I reserve the right to bring it back at a future date. But yeah, today I'm going to kind of like close the book on some things. And I'll share more about that in just a little bit. It's been raining out here in the San Francisco Bay Area, as you can see. And there's supposed to be light rain for the next hour and a half with, a few little periods of some brief showers. So I may have to duck and cover for a little bit, but we're okay for right now. Hey, Cynthia, how are you doing? Welcome to the show. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me tapping the furry ball? Are we sounding good? Please let me know when you get a moment. We've got 7 thumbs up and 21 people here so far. Thank you so much for choosing to be here today. Hey, Cynthia says, yup. Today is episode number 668 of Walking with Purpose Live, and we're going to be talking about a topic I've talked about before several times. I think I've even named the video this topic in the past. It might have been over on my main channel. I can't remember. It's been a while. But I know I've talked about this before. And we're going to be talking about you can't reason with unreasonable people. Plus more on my GNA. One more time, the topic of episode number 668 of Walking with Purpose Live today is you can't reason with unreasonable people. And more on my GNA. So let me first start off by talking about my GNA, the company that I've been running since 2011 as a sole proprietor. At some point, I might turn it into an LLC. I probably will. But there hasn't been a need to do it yet. And what I will say is that when it comes to the lawsuit that I've been dealing with, I will not be talking about it anymore. Between now and the court date, I might mention something after the court date. If my audience wants to know, I'm sure they're going to want to know. And there are ways to find out, folks. I mean, look, I will say there are some new updates. And if you'd like to find out more about those updates, more updates than yesterday, put it to you that way. If you want to find out more about those updates, you're going to have to go to the San Mateo County website, the government website, the San Mateo County Courts website. Go to the Odyssey portal, and enter my last name, comma, first name, Melas, Melas, comma, space Elias, my full name. and you'll see the case pop up there. You'll see another case there with somebody that got a restraining order on years ago. And then you'll see another case that my grandfather was involved. My late grandfather was involved. Like 45 years ago or so. A lot of people were talking shit about that. None other than Coach J. We've said enough about him. We've said enough about him for a little while. I think he's off hiding in his little corner, which is what I'm trying to say. But that was my grandpa regarding the case for a house that he was renting back then. The family still owns that house, but it was being rented out to some people back then, and something happened, and I can't remember exactly right now, but it's not a big deal. So go check it out. There is a new update, and I'm sure you folks can put two and two together. You folks can read and figure things out. I just don't really want to talk about it anymore. And not because I'm afraid to talk about it. I'm just tired of talking about it. This whole thing has been a complete waste of time. And I'm going to share more about, you can't reason with reasonable people in a little bit. It coincides with this. Hey, Izzy Prot, how you doing? Welcome, brother. Audio good, bro? My purpose and my channel was not made to talk about this every single day. Now, I stand behind all the content I've created lately because I had to do it. And part of putting myself in the position where I feel I'm at right now, part of that was doing what I had to do through my content.
Good, how are you?
And I stand by everything I've said. I don't take anything back. And I'm pretty proud of what I've accomplished. And I thank the people over here on my end that have truly been supporting me through a bunch of the biggest bullshit any human being would ever have to deal with. Thank you. Got 8 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. We've got 34 in the box. Thank you so much for being here. Now, I do want to mention a couple other things about the GNA. And this is all going to also tie in with you can't reason with unreasonable people. A lot of people are saying that, why am I so worried over a business that's never made any money or hasn't made a lot of money? Right? Why not just change your business name, Eli? Why not let Miss T just take it? No, because there's a future to this business. And what you folks don't realize is that indirectly, the GNA has made lots of money for me and many others. And I think those of you that understand how networking works, business networking, that is, I think you already know where I'm going with this. Wilbur says, yeah, Wilbur, that's something I'm not going to answer. I'm not going to talk about that guy. There's no more purpose to talking about him. You guys want to chat about him in the chat, do what you got to do, but that is that. Oh, by the way, I unbanned somebody today. I'm going to bring her back because she's been very supportive, and I really don't think she's ever had an issue with me. And I truly believe she enjoys my content for whatever reason. Hey, Gig House official, welcome to the show. Great to see you here. We got 44 in the box, 9 thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. God, I'm happy that it's really not coming down hard right now. Light rain, that's good. That could change though. The GNA has made lots of money, not directly through the business, but because of what we do and what we offer. What the GNA does primarily is we help entrepreneurs find their next power partners and possible clients. That's what networking is all about. When we used to do the events in person, which at some point we'll probably start doing it again, but we've moved everything online. There's an aspect of the GNA that most of you on YouTube aren't aware of. On Facebook, we have multiple group pages with thousands of people, real people, from all over Northern California and other parts of the world. GLM is just going to announce you. Yeah, GLM is back. We'll talk about that in a second. Welcome back. I'm actually proud to have you back, believe it or not. But I wanted to pay some respect to you, GLM, because I think you also have gotten caught up with some pretty nasty people. You gave them chances and they shoved it in your face, right? Anyway, what I first want to clear up is all this bullshit stigma that people think I'm some fucking loser that has nothing. They say, oh, you live at home with mommy. No, again, Don and I, we share the house. And we all equally pay into it. Now, why would I want to move out and pay the same amount of money I'm paying there for a one-bedroom apartment that's tiny when I can put that money into the family estate? Now, first of all, if any of you don't believe what I'm saying or don't care, then I don't give a shit. I don't. The fact that some of you folks continue to talk about myself, like you, Barbara P., you haven't changed. You have a big mouth. And there are some people that I'm friends with that want me to apologize to you, and I'm not going to because you haven't grown up. You still like to run your mouth. Oh, he lives with mommy and this and that. We share the house together. Is that a problem? Do you not love your parents, Barbara? And, if you were in a different situation and not married, and your family had a big house that you could share and, pay equally to live there, would you not do that? Any one of you fucking morons would do that. And I think a lot of the reason why you guys, or many of the reasons why you guys trash me on that is because you wish you could be in my shoes. Now, some of you are also coming out here like nothing but silicone. What a joke. Coming out here and saying, I'm 39 years old and I've got more money than Eli's entire immediate estate. So you don't have more than my mom's and my aunt's estate combined? Is that what you're saying? And first of all, I don't give a shit because that's irrelevant. And for you to flex your muscles that you have all that money when you're hiding in plain sight with no name and no face, what does that say about your mental condition? I mean, GLM, I'm sure you could agree, a lot of these people are very mentally ill. They're mentally sick. Like I've always said, they're very mentally and emotionally unstable. And they're very narcissistic, yet they're the first ones to call us normal folks narcissists. That's the way you know someone's a real true narcissist is when they constantly call someone else a narcissist. All they're doing is projecting. That's it. Bottom line, end of story, right? But the GNA, the real GNA, my Genuine Networking Association, is primarily how I made most of my money selling insurance, by networking with people that I not only met through the GNA. I initially was networking for 2 years before I started the GNA in 2009. I was a member of the San Jose Chamber of Commerce, the largest chamber in California with over 2,500 members, and the third largest chamber in the entire country of the U.S. I was a member of the San Jose Silicon Valley Chamber of Commerce. I met lots of important people. We have all the important people in the tech world out here, right? You don't think they need insurance, right? I shook a lot of hands, kissed a lot of babies, figuratively speaking. I mean, I did shake hands, don't get me wrong. I met a lot of people. That's called networking in the real world. And then I started the GNA. I wanted to do my own thing because I wanted to give people a place where they can learn to become better public speakers. They can work on their personal development. They can work on their fears of becoming self-employed and public speaking, which is important to being self-employed. You got to be a good public speaker, and you got to get over your fear of the stage. Hi, everyone. I'm new here. Allegedly with Brittany J. How you doing? Welcome. San Jose in the house. Hey, Will. How you doing? We'll get back to you in a second, JLM, because a lot of people are probably going to be super triggered that you're here, and I really don't give a shit what they think. I don't. I made that decision on my own. Actually, what I will say, hey, Adventure AZ, Dana's here. Now the whole house, the whole crew's showing up for this one, huh? Dana, you want to do another show soon? Maybe we can include Don in it too. Dana, you've been phenomenal lately. I mean, you've always been phenomenal, but Dana, God bless you. God bless you, Dana. I really appreciate your comments lately, Dana. I always have, but I appreciate your comments and support regarding all of this, you know? I really do. Folks, please smash the thumbs up and share this out. 10 thumbs up, 50 in the box. Thank you for being here. I'm from the true crime community. I'm a tragedy pimp, one of the biggest. Well, what do you mean by that? Are you here to troll or are you here to be serious? Absolutely. I'd love to do a show with Dawn. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'll talk with her tonight. And we can set it up for sometime next week, Dana. How does that sound? If you're cool with that. Give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, we're back live. We're back live. Virginia's here too. Virginia, how you doing? Yes, it rained, Kimberly. Welcome to the show. Great to see you here. Yeah, it's been raining again here in the Bay Area. So I started the GNA, and I already had my insurance licenses, and I not only made the majority of my insurance sales through the connections and referral base I built through the GNA. A lot of other people made good money too. Now, if you go to the real January Networking Association GNA YouTube channel, there was a channel. My original channel on YouTube was started in 2009. Called Elias Melas. It's youtube.com/Elias Melas or ELIAS. It's still there. Hey Sandra, how you doing? Welcome to the show. And that's where I was putting my networking videos of public speakers. I was putting up videos, and it's still there. I put up a lot of videos from public speaking events I went to before I started the GNA. Then I started to put all of the GNA speakers that spoke at any one of my events all over Northern California, Sacramento area, Central Valley area, and the Bay Area here, San Francisco Bay Area, because we were all over Northern California. We still are. There are lots of speaking videos on the Elias Melas channel. And then I started the GNA channel. the General Networking Association GNA channel. Because I realized, you know what, I should start a YouTube channel for the actual organization. And that's when I started putting videos over there. There aren't a whole lot of videos on the GNA YouTube channel. Most of them are on the Elias Melas channel, but you'll see the GNA logo and GNA references on that channel. So you folks will see, you know, we had lots of networking events. We also had 6 holiday parties that I created and ran with my bare hands. I had a lot of great support, but I ran 6 annual January Networking Association GNA holiday networking extravaganzas where we would have a potluck and everyone would bring something. We had over 100 people attend every one of those Christmas events, and we had the biggest fiesta, and it was all at no cost. You know why? Because we all contributed a little bit, right? And that's what the real GNA is all about. None of this garbage fake stuff you're hearing elsewhere, right? So while the GNA people are saying, and you said it too, GLM, I'm not offended. I'm just, a lot of other people said it too. Why are you guys worried about a business that's made no money? Well, it's made some money. It hasn't made a lot of money, but it's made some money, and I filed taxes on it for the last 9 years. But where I made most of my money was insurance, and I have had some other income sources I don't have to disclose, but I filed taxes on those separately. I've also had YouTube revenue. That's separate. You get a 1099 from YouTube every year. Now they call it royalties, but it's the same thing. It's 1099 miscellaneous income, right? I'll get to the chat in a few. Yeah, it's pretty crappy what that weird couple and the girl are doing to you. I feel bad. What that weird couple? Yeah, the weird couple. Are you talking about Coach GNA? Sure, Coach J. Are you talking about Coach J and his wife A? And then you're talking about Miss T, right? It's all good. It's okay. Hey, you folks can talk about whatever you want to talk about in the chat. It's all good. I'm not going to be banning people. Look, I want to just keep it real here because I'm really tired of all this crap with this group of people. And listen, James, like in Legion, you know we have peace and we're good. I have peace with you and your business partner, Sarah, Drama After Dark. And I even asked GLM politely to not go to either one of you. But if you say something that if you guys do something that's noteworthy of talking, we're going to talk about in the same ways you guys do, including GLM. That doesn't mean you can email me and say, oh, GLM's attacking me or attacking James or whatever, right? No. It's funny how the numbers went down. Someone just started a simulcast. Good for you. You realize how noteworthy this show is going to be. That's fine. Do what the fuck you got to do, all right? It's all good. Life goes on, right? But again, lots of people have made lots of great connections through the GNA, and we've made money through the connections of the GNA. The GNA primarily has been a free networking organization. We primarily ran free networking events. We did charge for a few events, but not a whole lot of money, like $5 a piece, right? And there have been some other revenue sources that the GNA's had over the last 9 years. Some cases involving advertising specialties and promotional products, which is why we have a seller's permit since 2016 and an FEIN since 2014, right? So yes, we filed taxes for the last 9 years. 2 years we didn't make any revenue at all, but 7 of the years we've made some revenue. And like you said, I got a chance to watch your stream, James, on your replay. And quite honestly, I mean, I know you got to cater the content to your audience. I know you know right is right and wrong is wrong, and I know you got to feed your audience what they want. right? But I also got to say at the same time, James, your audience is one of the most ridiculous, unreasonable audience on the planet. You can't reason with these people at all in your audience, and you know that. But you and Sarah know how to play them. So good for the both of you. I'm proud of you for knowing how to play these people and string them along all these years. Because that's cool. That's your business, and I respect you both for that. I say that with respect, right? It's all good. Not a big deal. Congratulations. But they are very unreasonable people, and a lot of them are very, very deeply scarred and emotionally and mentally hurt or unstable, right? It's just really sad, right? Because at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong, right? I don't know who these people are, so I'm lost. Well, sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff we're talking about here, you would have had to be around for a while. So you can stick around and try to figure it out. And if this is not for you, you can come back another time. It's totally up to you, respectfully, Gig House official. But anyway, I'm sorry that you're lost. I don't blame you. I get it. This is more like a community stream here. Miss T is probably banging the desk. Well, that's on her. If she wants to bang the desk, she can bang the desk all she wants. But whether it made dollar or not is not the point. No, you're right, Sandra. And what I'm saying is that I've always planned to turn the GNA into a nonprofit, at least partially. Because we're gonna do a couple of things. We're gonna better help men become better men through another subsidiary called Modern Man Resources. The website is up, but it says coming soon. I'm still working on that. We're also going to work on creating a 501c3 nonprofit to help people better navigate the online world and to protect these people from online bullies like Miss T and Coach J. Because just like you said, James from the Lycan Legion, from the Mr. What the hell is your channel name now? I'll say it because, I mean, it'll probably be something different soon because he keeps getting removed. What is it, Mr. Legion II or 2 or whatever, Mr. Dot Legion. It's all good. GLM, we'll get to you in a few here. Sorry, there's just so much to talk about. Gabriela Louise Martinez is GLM. God loves me from the Bay Area. Yeah, thank you for your wonderful rendition, GLM, of that song to Tammy. I gotta tell you, GLM, there are some people behind the scenes that made this happen. That's all I'm going to say. There are people behind the scenes that I deeply respect that made this happen. That's the main reason why you're back. All right, we gotta cover up now because we're starting to get a little bit wet here. It's starting to come down a little bit, so I'm gonna have to cover this thing up. Oh boy. Well, I hope I don't have the issues I had a month ago or so when it got really wet and people couldn't even hear what I was saying. But anyway, yeah, I actually have an umbrella. I could actually probably get that. But you know what? I'll get that on the next round. I'm already too far from the car. Thank you to the people behind the scenes making great things happen, of course. And GLM, I want you to know I didn't do this just to piss these people off. That's part of the reason, but not the main reason. I really do feel you want to be a part of this channel here. And I think now that you see past the BS of Coach J and Miss T, and I think you're still friends with Coach J's wife, that's fine. That's on you. I just, Coach J will never be welcome back here, obviously, because he's part of the theft of my business here. He's the main culprit. And I know you're not fond of Miss T because, yeah, I mean, I think she fooled a lot of people. I think, she used a lot of people to get support, I guess, when her and Scotty were in court. I didn't even know about that back then. I didn't pay attention to that garbage. But the bottom line is, I'm thinking, do I need to go to get my umbrella? I probably do. Eli, you block and unblock me through our history. It's not about anyone else. No, it is. I'm not. No. Listen. Listen, GLM. I'm not going to sit here and try to BS you on why I blocked you. Because you alone were never really the problem. It's always other people, third-party associations. That's the truth of the matter. I'm going to take a shortcut. Back to the car because it is starting to come down a little bit. I think I have my umbrella in the car. We can go underneath the trees here and not get as wet, right? Maybe you can unblock my main channel. Your Gig Wars official, that's fine. Send me an email to Coach Eli at coach@eliasmelas.com and I'll unblock you later tonight, okay? That's fine. It's all good. Jenny Sandler, hi everyone. If you really want to support Eli, please become a member. We have lots of fun during the members only streams. Thank you, Jenny. I really appreciate that. That's so kind of you. How are you doing? How's you and your family doing? GLM says, I'm saying they can't be mad at you for unblocking me. You always eventually unblock me. Well, and again, just to be really clear, GLM, I never blocked you for being you. I blocked you because of your associations. And that's a really shitty thing to do. I'm not going to lie. It is a shitty thing to do. The problem is, holy Jesus, man, it's starting to... Oh, man, hold on. Oh. Man, guilty by association, that's right. Mr. Legion is here, right? He's probably rebroadcasting again. I'm trying to make it back to the car without getting super soaked. Oh my God. Holy smokes. Hope I can cross through here. Jesus, man. Well, it looks like I can't. I think I'm trapped. Oh, this sucks. This really sucks. I'm literally trapped because they're doing construction and I can't cut across through here to get back to my car. So, holy smokes. Can you folks still hear me okay? Are we good? This is just ridiculous. I can't even cut across to get back. So I'm going to have to probably wait for the rain to stop. Jenny's agreeing that umbrella should pop out of the selfie stick. I love the walks. Well, I appreciate that. I'm trying to run for shelter right now. Well, right now we got some shelter here. Can you folks hear me okay? Yeah, there's going to be a couple. I knew a couple of showers were coming for like a 15-minute period. It's going to die down. So I'm going to wait. You need one of those hat type of umbrellas. Yeah, can you hear me okay still, Sandra? Am I still good? I think all the non-mods here are here on their backup accounts. For the fun in the sun and the rain. Mr. Legion, that could be $1 million idea. What was that? What did he say? Oh, the selfie stick doubled as an umbrella? Yeah, that probably could be. That's actually a good idea, James. You should think about patenting that through the United States Patent and Trademark Office. So yeah, you hear me okay? All right. Mr. Legion, I'm on my 70th backup account. No shit, man. Well, I mean, James, you asked me a question on your stream from last night. I saw the replay this afternoon. And the reason why I don't do that type of content anymore is because, number one, the morons in your community file copyright strikes for fair use stuff. I used to do the same thing. I'm just tired of that game. You don't like what I said about you, so I'm going to flag you down. And I played it too. I'm not going to lie. You know. But I just got tired of that game. And plus, that's not what I really want to do. I'm not out here to trash talk people. I'm here to motivate and inspire people. And it's just that people in your community like drama. They like the shit show. They like the train wreck. And I'm on the opposite end, right? So you got to cater your content to that group of people. You know? I get it, man. I get it. Could you ever wear a Kangol hat umbrella? I don't know, man. I don't even know if they make those. I don't even know if they make those, man. I have to look. But anyway, I admire that you're on the best path for you. Well, no, thank you, Jenny. Look, when I talked about this court stuff, it wasn't to trash talk anyone. It was just to update everyone on what's going on and to stand up for myself because I'm tired of people talking shit about me on YouTube and me just sitting back and I mean, yeah, it's cool to have self-control and to not get triggered and all that, but at the same time, if people keep coming, at some point you got to step in. You got to step in and stand up for yourself and smash these motherfuckers, right? And when I say that, I mean, like shut them out. Don't take me out of context. I'm not threatening anyone. I didn't mention any names. Like these people take people out of context. They file frivolous lawsuits, taking, words you say out of context that may sound more damning for a court of law. And it's just, it's stupid shit, it's just really dumb shit. Mr. Lee says it's fun to get triggered sometimes too. Keeps you high tea. Fair enough, James. Fair enough. That's all good, man. Fair enough. I mean, I'm under cover right now. I'm underneath this overhang. I'm gonna have to wait this out. Probably gonna be another 5 to 10 minutes before this ends. Eli, I think your haters are starting to come around. They know right is right and wrong is wrong. Of course, see, the thing is, if these people have any morals, values, and ethics, which a lot of them really don't, or maybe they do, they're just miserable deep inside. Is that you, Wilbur? Yeah. They know right is right and wrong is wrong. Yeah, it's relaxing. This is Red Morton Park. I grew up at this park. I used to play soccer over there, and I used to play baseball over there on that side. And I'm sorry, there we go. I never get triggered now that I'm sober. I'm boring as fuck these days, says Dana. You're not boring, Dana. I mean, you still stand up for yourself, Dana, and that's not boring at all. James, you don't tell a recovering alcoholic to drink up. I mean, that's not the right thing to do, man. Virginia, if boring, hey Virginia, thank you for continuing to be a channel member. Much love, much appreciation. If boring is what you're doing these days, sign me up because you're doing excellent. And Legion says, just stay sober. Kimberly, cheers, James. You should do a walking live stream. Well, James used to do some walking streams to mimic mine. But, James, 10 years my junior, he runs out of breath faster than I do. James, you yourself even said, how does Eli, do these 3-4 mile walks and talks all day and is never out of breath? Eli could walk circles around me. Well, that's the most honest thing you've ever said about me, bro. The people are like, dude, how does this guy not shut up? How does he not get tired of talking and walking? Because I'm a healthy 50-year-old man. These people are like envious, like secretly. Willis says I walk 5 to 6 miles a day and stream too. Yeah. You're doing it more so on what do you call it? Man, I'm losing my marbles here. The other platform. Yes, I used to be a child, Sandra says Legion. Yeah, what was that platform? Yeah, the platform you're on, dude. I'm drawing a blank. The one that started this vertical video, phase. So anyway, so again, TikTok. That's right. Yeah, sorry, TikTok. I'm just losing my mind for a second here. Nobody wants to see me during my workouts. I'm an uphill runner with weights, and it's not pretty. Why not? Try it out. You shouldn't be afraid to try anything out. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. The rain is starting to slow down. I'm still going to wait. Still going to wait for a few more minutes here. But like I was saying, there's a lot the GNA has done. A lot of people, not just in your neck of the woods, James, but some other people, even GLM was asking, why worry about a business that hasn't made money? Well, it's made money in different ways, and that wasn't its purpose, to make money. And in the future, the nonprofit, its purpose is not going to be to make money. It's going to be to help people. Now, nonprofit organizations are primarily funded through donations. So yes, we're going to need donations, and there are going to be salaries, and I'm going to be one of the people getting paid, but we're going to be getting paid to give people basically free or low-cost services, very low-cost, affordable services, most of them free, when it comes to bullying, harassment, and other aspects on how to be a better man, how to be a better woman, etc. That's the primary focus of the future of the GNA, and that's, where I've wanted to take it for years. And you can even ask your business partner, Sarah, James. When her and I used to talk years ago, Sarah knows this. this is where I wanted to take it. This is exactly where I wanted to go. And she knows. She knows. She knows what my intentions are. And she knows I'm the real owner of this business, too. She does. You do, Sarah. You know I'm the real owner of this business. It's okay. I understand, hey, we want to try to be friends with everyone. We want to try to help everyone. But, when people are blatantly breaking the law and you know, they're just doing dumb shit, just for attention. I mean, that's just, I don't know. I don't know. Even you, James, even you are like, wow. And yes, she will have to pay $800 for her LLC next year, but she won't get that far because I'll have my registered trademark by then, and this is all going to be said and done. I mean, it's all going to be said and done at some point. In case you missed the first part of the show, folks, it's still coming down a little bit. In case you missed the first part of the show, that's what it costs for an LLC here, bro. That's what it costs for an LLC here in California. It's $800. You think that initial fee that she paid, you're right. You looked into it. You think that initial fee she paid is all she has to pay? No. And there's a lot of upkeep. That's why I'm a sole proprietor. That's why I didn't get an LLC or incorporate, because there's no need to do it. And just because you have an LLC or you incorporate does not give you rights to a business name. What gives you rights to a business name is use in commerce. And look it up, James, look it up. Use in commerce is what gives you the right to a business name. Right, they probably don't even sweat. She has no money, so someone must have funded it. Yeah, Nothing But Silicone funded it for her. And Coach J and Nothing But Silicone. Now, again, it's all speculation, but I think I know who Nothing But Silicone is. I think it's someone that's been around, that sponsors people. And James, listen, I'm not trying to argue it or anything like that. It's quite obvious to me who Nothing But Silicone is. Um, okay, well, you know who they are. I'm sure you know who they are then, huh, Legion? Because they have such a vendetta for me, and if they really truly have the amount of money they say they have, then they would pay Miss T to try to take my bid. See, Nothing But Silicone, it has been paying Miss T. This is speculation. I'm just speculating, so I'm not accusing you, Miss T, or him of this. But what I think happened is, and you folks tell me in the chat, put a 1 in the chat if you think Nothing But Silicone paid Miss T to file all this, because this guy hates me so much. He actually hates himself more, because for some reason, if he has all this money in the world, like he says he does, why does he need to come out here and try to attack me just for wanting to do life coaching, regardless of what I have or don't have, dude, or my living situation or whatever? What does it fucking matter to you, right? I don't know who they are. That's the point. LOL. They're anonymous, and I met them through the All In with Ari crowd. Oh, so this guy claims to be 39 years old. He's using what is the Carly B, whatever that chick is, the logo, and naming his channel Nothing But Silicone, and going around and paying people lots of money when they talk about me. I mean, do you not think that that's really sad, to have a fetish with another man on the internet, especially two straight men, right? And then you go around paying creators money that are willing to trash talk that person. I don't care if they trash talk me or you trash talk me, but it's pretty sad. Like, he's more pathetic. Dude, if you think I'm pathetic for some of the things I've done, you don't think he's pathetic? Well, no, you're not going to say anything because he's paying. You're one of the people he's paying, so you gotta be cool, right, James? Like, I'm just keeping it real. You gotta be cool to the people that feed you, right? Like JV Gunny say, you don't cut the hand that feeds you, or you don't hurt the hand that feeds you, right? or burn the hand that feeds you or whatever, however that phrase goes. You know what I'm talking about, right? Legion, make the calls. Where's GW? She's relentless. Eli's nemesis will rule the day. Well, Eli, you could be popular over there with this drama going on. Well, I don't understand. What would I be able to do over there, uh, Kimberly? Like honestly, what could I do over there? Like my content is not in alignment with that drama bullshit. I mean, I appreciate what you're saying, but can you share with me what would be the point of that? Well, you know how it is, Eli. People will pay to hate on certain people. Right. 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 Like you used to call it, James, hate bonding, right? In this case, it's, bonding over donations and doing what the audience wants you to do for money. It's called selling out, James. And James, honestly, I'm not here to attack you. We're cool, right? But do you not think you're selling out to drama donations? I'm just saying, like, with respect, dude, we're good. I'm not mad at you. But honestly, you can admit publicly that you'll sell out for drama donations. Like, I can respect you and everyone else a lot more if they can come out clean and say, I sell out for drama donations. See, the thing is, I don't. That's something I don't do. I have not been able to move from this spot. That's great, GLM. That's wonderful. But the GNA has helped many people make money by connecting entrepreneurs with other entrepreneurs. We created a big referral source of over 5,000 of the best entrepreneurs in Northern California. I built it. I built it with my own bare hands. I used to do networking. I used to drive all over Northern California 5 days a week with my laptop. Back then, we didn't have smartphones. We had air cards. I had a 3G and a 4G LTE air card, and I would write policies in between running events. And I had a portable printer, and then everything went Adobe PDF, so we didn't even need to print out the stuff anymore. We just sent it to him through PDF. But like, I was mobile. I was like mobile. I was constantly going to events, writing policies, connecting other people, doing public speaking gigs. You guys can all see this online. It's all on YouTube. You've seen it, right? That's the value of the GNA. So, if you folks want to come out here because of this lawsuit, try to devalue my business, and I'm not saying you're doing it to attack me. You're doing it to basically try to tell Miss T, why are you trying to go after a business that has nothing to take, right? Well, yeah, that's true. There's nothing to take from it because it's not currently making anything this moment, but done, it has made some money, and it's helped connect many other people, make money through our networking connections, including myself. That's where I made most of my insurance business from. She's missing out from what you have showed us so far. It's a huge story. What are you talking about, Kimberly? Are you saying that Granny's watching Jess? She doesn't know about what's going on between Tammy and I, and if she did, she'd want to talk about it. Like, are you saying that I should collaborate with her and talk about this? I mean, to be honest with you, I'm really tired of talking about it. I don't. Like, honestly, after today, I don't want to talk about this. I'll go back to doing my own thing, and if it's too boring for people because it's not drama related, then so be it, right? I mean, that's just the way it goes. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Go back to Coach Eli. That's what we came here for. Yeah. Okay, James. All right. I'm gonna start to head out, folks. I think the rain has slowed down enough to the point of where I can actually keep on walking. Okay. I mean, it was coming down pretty hard a little bit ago. Still coming down, but it's lighter. And I gotta keep rolling here. I gotta get my walk in. Oh man. Yeah, so I wanted to do this stream too because I'm really tired of people devaluing the GNA and what it's done. You can look online and see what it's done, how many people it helped and connected, especially before I came out here on YouTube. The real in-person connections, the public speaking gigs. We helped many people get over their fear of public speaking. We helped many people, you know, convert from being an employee to an entrepreneur. I mean, it was just it was amazing. We ran networking events for God over 6 years, and before that, I was attending events for another 2 years. And during those 8 years, I was just running around nonstop, running events and writing insurance policies. I worked my ass. And to the people that question my income, which these people question everything out here because they're pathetic, right? That's what I did. I hardly had time to spend money. I was just making money. I was making money and I was helping other people make money and I was helping other people grow and become great entrepreneurs and learn to better love themselves through personal development and learn to get over the fear of public speaking and all that. Did a lot of podcasting back then. There was a lot of things that the GNA has done that people don't even know about because it was before I even came on YouTube. And then it all went digital. And I shifted gears. That doesn't mean that the business was dead. Hi, Jenny. Thanks for stopping by. You got to go? Can you folks still hear me okay? Are we coming through clearly? Are we good? Man, it slowed down. The rain stopped. Eli, have you thought of branching out of your comfort, out of your content onto other platforms like Podbean or Amazon Apple? Yeah, James, I thought about doing podcasting. There's even a podcast feature on YouTube. If you use it, you get more views. But the thing is, the way I create my content, it's very unique with the live streams. It's more so catered to the live audience at hand. And then some people that are involved get value on the replay, right? And I do want to go back to making some more pre-recorded videos and doing maybe some YouTube shorts every now and then. YouTube shorts don't make a lot of money. You can monetize them now, but they make very little money. They can help you grow, though. No, yeah, I mean, I'll probably eventually get on all the podcasts, kind of like what you did. If you, James, if you want to do an interview with me on your podcast, I'd be open to that. I don't know. That's up to you. I mean, I'm just saying. I know you were doing a podcast for a while. That was, I guess, when you were with Amber, and then that whole thing went down. I can't keep up with your women, dude. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I like having one woman. And now with Dawn, we've been together 2.5 years. It's going on almost 3 years. I'm literally done with the dating game. I'm done with all that. Who's that? GNA Furry Balls. Hi, Coach. You look like Yasser Arafat. How are you, buddy? I am without a shadow of a doubt an icon. Quite possibly the best ever. You have misspelled words on your website. Come on, man. Well, GNA Furry Balls, have a nice day. Take care. You know me, Eli. I am a harem. Hitomi Honda, how are you doing? Hitomi Honda, I think we had you moderated the last time. Hitomi Honda, I should have moderated you. I will moderate you when I get home just to verify it's you, because I know a way I can 100% verify it is you. I think your phone is getting too soaked to read the screen. No, it's all good. It's all good, man. Hello, Eli. Thanks for having me back. Yeah, no worries. You know, James, let me ask you a question. You guys banned Hitomi Honda in your chat yesterday. I'm just asking. I don't. You do what you want to do. But Hitomi Honda was just basically responding, I guess, to Miss T, and she got banned for that. Like, I don't understand why she got banned. Can you be more clear on why you got banned, Hitomi Honda? I'm just curious because I don't even know what was. I was watching the replay, and I was watching the screen of James' replay, and you got removed for some reason, and I just I don't get it, right? I just don't understand. Like, and the conversation was all about, you know, hey, you know, what she's doing is totally wrong. Well, who was she bothering, James? I mean, honestly, I mean, we're all good, James. I've been respectful to you. I'm just saying, from what I noticed, she wasn't bothering anyone. She just wasn't going along with the agenda, I guess. Is that what it was? I don't care. Look, you guys figure it out on your own. She's welcome back here. But, come on, you know. I never ban people for not disagreeing with me. Or sorry, for not agreeing with me. I ban them for trolling and being hateful. And being, and creating ad hominem attacks. So banning someone for not following the agenda or disagreeing is pretty shitty. It really is. It's pretty crappy. Silicone has a wrench and he doesn't. Yeah, because Silicone doesn't like me. So Silicone, I'm telling you this, James. Silicone is going to ban anyone that supports me that wants to support you too. I'm telling you, James. But I think you're willing to put up with Silicone doing whatever he wants because he probably pays you well. And that's, you know, that's the fucking shit I hate about what happens out here. Because it's like, then you got to do whatever makes you the most money instead of doing what's right. That really, really sucks. I banned them, Eli, not Silicone. Well, okay. Well, I'm just wondering, what was she banned for? What did she say? I'm just saying, dude. It's listen. I care about everyone, dude. And I've been real supportive, and I've even helped you out. I got you, you know, all these clips, and you know I've helped you out a lot lately. I'm just saying. You banned them not because you wanted to. You banned them because you were forced to ban them. And that sucks, dude. That really, really sucks. I gotta duck and cover for a second again, too, because it's starting to come down again. Ooh. All right, let's. All right. Can you folks still hear me okay? Whew, be right back. Me okay through the furry ball? Can you hear me okay? I'm soaked? Not really. Maybe a little bit. But you both can hear me okay, right? Hitomi is a longtime supporter of mine. Even when I was being shitty and drinking way too much, you can't buy that kind of loyalty. Not me, right? Hitomi Honda, they are not comfortable with other people's opinions. I'm just wondering who wanted you banned and why. Because I know Jamie doesn't ban people just like that. He doesn't do it. It's all good. It's not a big deal, you know. I was just watching the show and I'm like, it didn't seem like anything was going on. It was just people sharing their opinions, and then all of a sudden, Hitomi's gone. I don't know. It is what it is. Maybe one day things will change, right? But that's the thing, you know. That's the thing. You can't reason with unreasonable people. And, you know, a lot of these drama groups out here that make their money creating this type of content, you know, they're not here to be reasonable. They're here to make things come up as unreasonable as possible because that's what draws their audience, right? Yeah, it is sick. Yeah, absolutely, Dana, absolutely. I am happy here. I will stick with you and your people. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I'm waiting for this to stop. I'm probably not going to even do a third lap because I think the rain is going to. It's not going to stop until like after 6:30 or 7 o'clock. Let me see here. Let me see. All right, let's try to make it here. All right. All right, so it's slowed down. It's just sprinkling now. Karma has no deadline, says Will. That's right. Is my sound okay? Can somebody let me know? Is the sound okay? Because it's been raining. I've been trying to duck and cover before the microphone gets too soaked. I mean, it's pretty well protected with foam and the dead cat and all that, but it's better to go where you are loved anyway. No, that's true. Yeah, but here's the thing. There are a lot of people on this platform that say they're just here for entertainment and, you know, everything is just for clicks and all that, but I think a lot of people also really care about what other people think about them. It's like there are a lot of two-faced people on this platform. And when you go to these live streams, it's like people pitting each other against each other. And this happens through multiple you know, groups. Not just, look, it's not just on Jamie's chat and all that. This happens through many groups. And you know what's really weird? It usually happens more so with the women. Like, the women are very vindictive on this platform. Not all of you ladies, but it's like a lot of you ladies, like, you know, if there's a disagreement, you all like catfight and then ban each other or silence each other, right? I'm not saying that I didn't silence people in the past, but see, I've never silenced people for stating their opinion. I've silenced people for trolling, attacking, and using ad hominem attacks, and James knows what that is. But see, these women are banning other women and other people for clearly having a difference of opinion, which is pretty shitty and pretty fucking selfish and pretty immature. It's really, really immature. So it wasn't Silicone, that band, Hitomi Honda then, because that's what I was thinking. Anyway, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Folks, this is going to be the final lap. I'm only doing 2 laps here. Can you folks still hear me okay? Can you put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me okay, please. Thank you. Thank you, Dana. Yeah, you can't reason with unreasonable people. I think you can hide people without blocking them at Kimberly so they don't annoy you. Well, you can Google block them if you're not a moderator in someone's chat, but besides that, your choices are just to hide them. Like, okay, so here's the thing. If you're just a consumer of content and not a creator, you can block people, but that just blocks you from seeing them. And they're not blocked on any other particular channel. So if I go into James's chat, I'm not a mod there. I can go there and I can block everyone, and I won't see any one of those people typing in his chat, but everyone else will. Right? So it's basically to give you peace of mind and sanity. Like when I used to do live streams with Hot Facts with Robert Reese, and we may get them going again soon, I would block all these haters in the chat. So I wouldn't see them. They were trash talking me, and I couldn't see any other crap, including you, nothing but silicone. Obsessed. You're just really... I mean, honestly, I think Silicone's more obsessed with me than Coach J, to be honest with you. Like it's just really creepy how those two people work. And both of them try to flex their money as power over like guys like me. Like it's just absolutely fucking pathetic. It just, like, I would never flex my money. I would never pay another man to trash talk another man on the internet. How fucking pathetic is that? And you guys want to call yourselves grown men? And what woman would want to put up with something like that? Well, we all know one of them is putting up with it. Maybe she doesn't have many other options or any other options. And I feel bad, to be honest, for her, but that's on her. That's on her. So, you can't reason with unreasonable people. Best thing to do is ignore them most of the time. You want to call them out once, respectfully, whether it's YouTube or the real world, that's on you. But if you continue to feed into them, you're only basically giving them what they want. They need your fuel themselves, right? Like nothing but silicone is loving this right now because he needs my fuel of me talking about him to feel better. Like he feels better about his miserable self when I talk about him. When I ignore him, he gets bored, lonely, and even more miserable, right? Audio bad, Eli? Oh, geez. Hold on, be right back. All right, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Am I coming through? Is it coming through right now? Hey, let me know. Are we good? Hello, hello, hello. Give me a second. All right, so wait, are we back? You can hear me through the furry ball right now? All right, good. Yeah, no, it got a little wet. I had to dry out the adapter and all that. I mean, I have it pretty airtight, but it was kind of raining good, and so. But you can put a one in the chat if you can hear me okay, because I'm gonna be wrapping this up soon. The rain has stopped. Is it coming through clearly through the headset here? I mean, it got a little wet, but hey, we had to do what we had to do, right? All right, you can hear me here. Okay, thank you for that. Yes, he shook his ball. Well, no, I had to reset the adapter and blow it out. It got a little bit of water in there. Fortunately, a 3.5 millimeter jack usually won't short out. All right. I love you all. Again, I'm going back to my regular content. I'm not talking about this court case anymore until after the case. I said that before, but this time I mean it. There's nothing left to do, or I thought there was nothing left, but there was something left, and I handled that today. If you want to go check out the San Mateo County Court website, you'll find out the latest, and you can figure it out from there. I've also got some other stuff I'm working on for my GNA business. Just know everything is getting handled, and everything will be handled by March 18th. So I love all of you. If anyone wants me to come on one of their panels, and if you want to interview me on this type of stuff, I'm open to it. I just don't want to talk about it on my channel anymore. I don't. Like, I'm done. Like, I've played it out here. If anyone wants to interview me on their channels, talk about it there, talk about bullying and harassment, all that stuff, just email me, Coach Eli at coacheli@melas.com. We can make it happen. Faded audio, Eli? Hold on a second. Did it just start happening? Hold on, be right back. Sandra, we're back. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Put a one if you can hear me. Put a one. I'm about to wrap it up. I got to dry out my cords and everything and my plug and all that. But put a one if you can hear me. Are we back? What is regular content about? Read the channel name. Go to the About section. If someone has to ask that on the channel they're on, then wow, then maybe I'm not doing a good enough job with the name of my channel or my About section. Folks, I'm going to get going and spend some time with Don. I might be back later tonight for an in-studio show on the main channel, Coach Eli, Elias, Melas. You're on band there too, GLM. And also, I'll make sure you're on band there too, Hitomi Honda. We're going to moderate you as well, Hitomi. Got a lot of maintenance to do, but I might be back later tonight. It might be a late night show. It's probably going to be like a dating Reddit show type of deal. But I'm done. I'm done with all the drama stuff. I'm done with the court case. There's nothing left to go. I got this handled. We're all good. I love you all. Yeah, check out the About section. There's a lot you can look me up on. Thank you, Eli. Give my love to Don. Will do. Hitomi Honda. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here and understanding. With that being said, have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.